Alright everybody, welcome back to another 4th and 1 sort of tutorial video, more of a demonstration. In this video we're going to be looking at how to play zone defense in a more sim manner. The way we're going to be talking about it at first is how to not do it in a sim manner. Although it's not illegal in our league, it is something we will look to try to avoid. Because, as I said, this is a sim league, and we're trying to do this in the most sim fashion, and this way just is not as sim as, I don't know, as the other way. It works effectively, and again, like I said, we're not going to ban it, but try to avoid it. You know, we all make mistakes, we're all going to do it. Hell, I do it. You know, all of us do it. All the commissioners do it, all the new guys do it, whatever, we all do it. So as long as we can get better at it, eventually maybe we all won't do it and we'll eliminate it. Anyways, we'll see. We're going to do this against one of the more common plays we see this kind of play on is against something that attacks, 10 to 12 yards in the intermediate range downfield, and something that attacks about 2 to 4 yards short. Okay, it's going to attack the low and intermediate concept. We have cover 2 defense, we're going to be playing against it, and a drive concept right here. Okay, so what we're going to be looking at is guys who will defend both the drag and the in route, or the dig. Okay, so this is how we're going to go it here. Let me see, haven't done it with 2 controllers before, so let's see if I can get it figured out. I think I got it. Here we go. This is how not to do it. I think that's good there. Alright, so we'll go user it from the linebacker's angle so we can kind of all get an agreement as to why this is not the most sim way to do it. So here we go. Ball snapped, make the read, boom, covering the drag here. At this point, we know the quarterback won't throw the drag because it's wide open. So what do? We just bolt the other way towards the in route to Gronk. So why this isn't sim, main reason is boom here. I see the guy going, I step up and wait for it, which, necessarily isn't the bad thing. One, my zone's a little bit deeper, but, I'm up in a relative area. I should be back a little more, but whatever, I'm here. I was anticipating it. Next one I'll show you won't be that way, but we're up here anticipating it. We basically took the route away. Number 56, where that is, passed him off to me in the middle. Generally what I'll do in zone then is he's running across, I won't chase him, I will pass him off to the next zone defender waiting. Standard issues and concepts with zones right there in a nutshell. Obviously not exactly how all zones play, but just in a nutshell. So then what I do is then drop a little bit into coverage just in case there's something else going on, spy the quarterback, whatever I need to do. Whatever you as the user feel is necessary for that play. What we don't want to see guys doing consistently is this then, where you cover the route, you know the quarterback's going to throw it to the other guy that you took out of zone, your zone, so you sprint back to where you unrealistically and cover it. Now, linebackers in the NFL do this, but they'll do it when they see the quarterback winding up, when they see his eyes, etc. You can't see his eyes. All right, for all you know, as of this point, Brady could be throwing to that out route or whatever it is. To Hogan, which, he probably should, but in this instance, we all know what's going to happen here. We're out of our zone. Boom, we're going to go throw that in route to Gronk, and especially if you have an athletic linebacker, chances are you'll make it in time to make a play on the ball, break it up, intercept it, whatever. Reason why we don't view this as sim is, we'll go full speed for it. Going up, covering the drag, boom. Immediately cutting back full speed towards a guy going into your zone that you don't necessarily know is there. Because you're just playing the drag only. If that makes some sense, that's kind of what it is. This would be, I guess, another way to, same things, another way to cover it in a more sim fashion. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Personally, I think this way works too. I like this method better. I will go ahead and do it the first way, the cheese way, the unsim way, especially if someone is really utilizing one of those routes a ton and throwing that a ton, then I'll do my own bait, kind of move out of that space, make them think it's there, cut back and make a play. Where some defenders do that actually, but in a lot smaller of a gap or assignment. Okay, so here is the proper way to do it. All right. So going back, making the initial read, coming up just a bit, pass him off to the zone, sit back. Okay, notice how that wasn't a turn and a full sprint. That was just a slight shuffle back into your zone, which defenders will do. So we'll go back. There's a faster rewind. Okay, we'll look at it this way from the start. We'll look over here. Okay, I make the middle read. There's not an immediate defender coming in. Then out of the corner of my eye, boom, I see him here. Okay, so I go, step up. I see he's running across. I go and bump him and pass him to the next zone defender. And the zone defender comes up to play. He does an okay job. He's 3,000 yards off the ball, but that's another story. No one's running over. I guess he was covering him. I mean, they're both back that far. They shouldn't both be back that far. I hate zone coverage in this game. Anyways, okay, no matter how shitty the break is, he comes to break on the ball. If you throw that to him right here, catches it, there's a guy right there to make the play for a gain of 3 at most, unless he breaks his ankles, trucks him, does some Madden bullshit, whatever. The guy is there making contact at a few yards. And if for some reason he throws it right here, you're still in a good position to make a break on the player to pursue him and make the tackle. Okay. Now, once you pass him along, right here, once you pass him along, you are slowly sitting back in your zone, okay? Gronk is still on his break. You're still in a way where if he throws it, you're in a play to turn and make a play to the ball because you will see the ball going that way at that angle. You'll see his body. You'll be able to see that he is throwing it to Gronk. Or whoever that, you don't know it's Gronk necessarily, but you see that he's running into your zone because the ball is going that way. You don't know where he is, but you know it's there, so you're going to be able to turn and make a play. All right, I'm going to try this while throwing a pass to Gronk. So we'll see how this works. Probably not too good. Okay, that might have been horrible, especially with 2 controllers, but we'll go ahead and take a look at the instant replay and find out. Okay. Here we go. Cover it, pass him along, sit back in the zone. Sort of. Okay. Well, I couldn't strafe, but I make a play with it, then go, okay, imagine I'm doing the same thing but strafing. Okay. I baited it, I passed it along. Once I saw the guy come up, which is how the zone works, boom, I'm waiting right in the middle to make the play. All right, so that's kind of how we're going to do it here. If you have any questions, again, ask in Discord, send me a PM, do whatever, comment on this channel. I don't know, I won't check it, so probably don't do that. Either way, that's kind of how we're going to try and run it. Again, I understand if we don't right away, but just it's something to work on. If we have to ban it, we'll ban it. If we have to, if it gets too ridiculous. All right? But, again, let's just try and do it this way. See if you can do it. Try and cut it down. And we'll all be happy. Other than that, remember to check out the how to not zigzag and run tutorial demonstration video thingy, just so we can all run the correct way in this league. All right, thank you guys.